TikTok. I should have just pretended that I was going to do a cooking tutorial and teach you how to make hash browns in the air fryer, but I'm not. I'm actually going to make a couple of hash browns. I'm pretty hungry. So, there has been times where being the nice guy in jail has definitely ended me up in more strife than good. But this story in particular, I'm not going to mention names, but this is the most confronted and the most obviously scared I've ever been in my life. Alright, so usually there's these things called visit days, and there's a lot of happy emotions, sad emotions, people on the lookout, people watching, but a lot of people's emotional status and their emotional drive comes from their visitors. So it's a big pick-me-up when somebody's coming to visit, especially when it's like your people have got partners or kids. It's really big for them. I don't have either. I was too busy taking drugs, stupid. But people have families, right? Really good families. And sometimes it's usually the junkie families, right? And they will bail on them. They'll try to get to the front gate and they'll be cooked and not allowed in, or they'll just totally forget about their partner. But there was this one guy, and he was looking forward to seeing his missus so badly. He was there. So I'd just come back from my visit and I'd looked for him. I've got a good mum and dad. They'd always come and visit, so I was pretty lucky in that regard. This guy, however, I went to look for him. I was like, mate, where's old mate? Didn't you go to visit? And they're like, oh, we're not sure. And I was like, fuck. I was like, he was really looking forward today. And I was like, I had extra barbecue food that I wanted to give to him and his missus in case they hadn't eaten. So when I didn't see him down there, I knew something had gone wrong. So I went to his cell and he wasn't there. And at this time, it's quite fragmented around. People will be at the back, people will be training. So you're not really confined to such a small area at this stage. This bloke, he was causing a little bit of a scene in his wing. Like a couple of people were panicking, and I've gone to have a look to make sure everything was alright. And it was my mate. He was in there, and he was in the bathroom. And look, the story gets a little bit graphic here, so if you're not really into those sort of stories, you probably want to stop here. I turned the corner. Big tiled bathroom, blood everywhere, all over the floors. It was him with just his towel trying to clean up. He was pouring blood out of his face. He tried to run a shower and it was just not happening for him. He didn't make it to his visit, and this is how heartbreaking it is to people. So this is a message. If you book a visit for somebody and it means this much to them, it could be life or death. So please go, or don't book a visit at all for him. Alright. His partner didn't come. He had tried to kill himself, and he had sliced all the veins on his head, on his arms, and people they're quite confronted by things like that, and you don't really want to call the screws because you don't want to look like a dog. But in this situation, it's a bit different. So if somebody's gone and slit their wrists up, I'm all about getting the screws to come and help. But during that time, like he was bleeding, I went and grabbed a few more towels to go and give it to him. So this is where it became super dangerous for me. I'd gone in there, given him the towels, and he goes, why the fuck are you in here? He goes, don't come anywhere near me. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, you're alright, I'll help you. He's like, don't touch me. I'm like, oh no, why? He goes, I have got AIDS and Hep C. The brother had AIDS and Hep C. I'm standing I'm a germ freak. I hate that stuff. I'm standing in this bathroom, this cubicle, steam running. This guy's like it was almost like he was like the emo Spider-Man, and he was shooting webs of blood out of everything. It was crazy. But now I'm stuck in this room with a a dude, a man AIDS sprinkler man. Like, he was spouting out AIDS, right? And I'm stuck in there, and I'm now in there looking around, holding these towels, wrapping myself up, freaking out, right? So I've and they're like, please, AIDS, don't get on me, you know. But I get out of there, told him to shut the shower off, I've given him some extra things, he's wrapped up, the screws came up, and they got him out. So, what do I have to do? I go and get all my bloods checked. Instantly, like, I'm scared. I've got no Dr. Google in there to freak me out even more. All I've got is people in my ear, left, right, center, say, you've got AIDS, you've got Hep C, you're about to die, you know, you've got, I don't know, SARS, and you're probably going to start sprouting a tail. I don't want to know what could have happened, but, so, I don't do very well with needles, so I've gone down to the nurse, trying to tell them, look, I'm pretty sure I've just gotten AIDS. So they've, like, full masked up, hazard, they've got these things out, and as they're about to do this needle, they've put it in to take blood out. I start seeing diamonds, man. I start seeing diamonds. I'm like this, falling off this chair, and it's like swollen my arm up because I've just messed up real bad, and I couldn't get a blood result because I'd passed out. So now I'm having the worst anxiety for weeks, and I've got AIDS and I'm gonna die. So they've got me back in a couple more days. They took my bloods, they did everything, and yeah. So turns out I don't have AIDS, and that's really good because I didn't want to turn out like DMX or like Charlie Sheen. You know, I didn't. Or well, they got it probably living the rock star life. I don't want to get it from a bloke in a seedy bathroom. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. So yeah, just be careful. Sometimes being the nice guy can make you get AIDS. That's the story. So sometimes don't be the nice guy because you don't want to get AIDS. Love you, YouTube. Have a good one.